Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. When is the last day You can send in federal income tax forms. April 15th. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who vetoes bills? The President. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. We elect a president for how many years? 4. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What does the president's cabinet do? Advises the president. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. In what month do we vote for president? November. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. When was the Constitution written? 1787. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education.